Guys, Tracy. I hope we're live. It started a countdown and then it just stopped. So and then I noticed that the counter was running. And now I noticed that there's somebody watching. So anyway, so let's start first with a little guitar trivia. Little. And I wish I could learn every morning. I'm using a software called Restream that allows me to go into Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, but it disconnects about half of them every morning that I log in. It disconnects about half of them, and the others I always have to manually select. It seems like they would be a saved setting. So if any of y'all know Restream software and I'm doing something wrong, I can just, and I know what you're saying. Well, won't you ask AI? You know what? I will. Okay. I would do that. Hey, by the way, I will be on the radio with Pollard and Owens, Shane Owens and Amy Pollard, Tuesday morning at 8:30. Me and my daughter Brady, Chord Buddy is donating a guitar uh, for the Randy Travis show that's coming to Dothan. So, donating a guitar for the Randy Travis show. I know it's early. I'm doing it earlier than normal because I'm playing golf with Jamie Merritt and the boys at RTJ today. So I'm excited for that. All right, so let's do this trivia. Then we're going to teach just a closer walk with thee on on ukulele. I'm going to do all guitar next week. I've decided 1 week will be all ukulele, 1 week all guitar. And then there was something else I needed to share with y'all. I don't know, can't think, but let's do this trivia. Cool little book right here. I'm going to probably try to stock these. So let's go back and talk about the Les Paul. You know, we talked about the Les Paul yesterday. That's who all has had famous players: Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, Peter Green, Jeff Beck, Dwayne Allman, Mike Bloomfield, Neil Young, Gary Moore, Slash from Guns N' Roses, Joe Walsh, Billy Gibbons, ZZ Top. So let me read what I didn't read yesterday. So a lot of people started moving over from Les Pauls, from Fenders to Les Pauls, but they were real heavy. And but anyway, the standard look, but neither could this model compete with the Fenders, and went out of production in 1960 after just 1,700 had been made. 6 years later, a young Eric Clapton swapped his Telecaster for a Les Paul standard. Soon they were changing hands in London for $600. That's how much a gold was. Oh my God, there are thousands upon thousands now. And in 1968, the Les Paul Standard in 68 went back into production. I had a 72. And when I first moved to Dothan, I had a music store called Music Exchange, and it was in the corner of the old Big Lots shopping. And I got hard up for money. I needed to pay my rent to George Wilson, who is now, it was then and still is a good friend of mine. In fact, I bought my wife's engagement and wedding band from Wilson Jewelers, from George Wilson. But anyway, so what was I saying? George Wilson. That's what gets me so angry. I'm right in the middle of a story and it just flies out of my head. But oh yeah, my Les Paul. I looked down at the Les Paul. So anyway, I got hard up, needed to pay my rent. I borrowed $1,000. I think it was $1,000 from a guy, and it was just a loan. Long story short, the guy let his son use it, who was going to college at one of the colleges in the state. I think it was Auburn. I'm not sure. Anyway, no more guitar. The son says it got stolen. I'm sure that they kept it or either sold it because it was worth. Even then, that was in '95, probably '96. It was worth probably $4,000 or $5,000, and now it's worth much more than that. But anyway, so let's go on Now to the next page, the world's smallest guitar. The world's smallest guitar. Check it out. So let me read you that. The world's smallest guitar. Researchers at Cornell University have made a guitar that is oh golly, this really is the world's smallest guitar. It's 1/1,000,000th of a meter in length. 1/1,000,000th of a meter. That's 1/20th of the width of a human hair. So this guitar is 1/20th the width of a hair. Plucked by a laser plectrum, they produce an incredible pitch of sound. Blah, 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 blah. That is crazy. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is cigar guitars. Here. One day I'll get that mirror. And Ronnie Rutherford, who used to be in a band with me, I was in a band called Pure and Simple, bluegrass band. He's from Enterprise, very good mandolin player. His hobby is cigar boxes. So, all right, let me get this song. I'm actually doing it out of the Chord Buddy guitar book, just because it's up here, and I don't see my ukulele book. But just a closer walk with thee, I can use it for it. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is it uses all three chords, but I started doing the little 2-finger thing. Remember that from yesterday? Holding the C and just pedaling the green, which is the F. Then when I go to the D, I'm pedaling onto the blue dot. See that? The blue dot. If I have to brighten the lights in here, I will. I guess I'd have made a good caveman. I like dark rooms for some reason. I always have dark. I might have been a spider in a different life. Anyway, as you know, I got Ben Hogan over one shoulder and President Trump over the other. And my family, the only thing I need to do, and I will do that, I need to put a picture of Jesus up here somewhere. And that'll be the most important figures in my life right now. Tell you what, y'all need to keep President Trump, in your thoughts and your prayers. This business that's going on between Putin and China's president and North Korea's dictator or China's dictator, how you want that, is a little concerning to me. I mean, they're all buddy, chum, and it's very concerning. And I can tell you, it's concerning to President Trump. So keep him in your mind, in your thoughts, and your prayers. Daily pray for him. So let's do just a closer walk. Now it gets high, so what I have to do is where it should go high, I've got to just drop down to the lower octave. So, and I'll change my pattern up from time to time. Sometimes I'm just playing quarter strums, and I'll go to, there ain't no rule, guys. Do it the way you want to do it. Okay, I mean, everybody says, well, what strum pattern have I got to play? The strum pattern you want to play. I mean, I can do just a closer walk with thee. Or I can do, I am weak, but thou art strong. I mean, again, no rules. So here we go. I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long. Now I'm just sort of doing that, hitting it open in there. As I walk, dear Lord, close to thee, just a closer walk with thee. Grant me, Jesus, is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. All right, that's just a closer walk. I sort of did a lot there. I did simple. I did some finger picking. I did some up and down strums, some eighth note strums. I just sort of did a mosh podge of strumming there. Okay, so that is our chord buddy for ukulele lesson for today, and I'm just going to give an update of the week. The rest of the time, how much time we got? We got 4 minutes. I'm going to play golf. As I said, 10 is our tee off. I love playing with the guys. They rag on each other, and it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm the worst one of them, and I'm new to the group. It's on my third time, and I really appreciate them inviting me to play. Today is my middle child, my middle daughter, the one who's right underneath, right? Golly. Anyway, that one right there, the one right under my chin. That's Ely. She's 17 today. 17 years old. And you know what she wants to eat tonight? Outback. She loves the steak from Outback. And hey, they're a pretty good chain. My office is hot. Since I'm not going to be here too long, I didn't want to turn on any air because I'm cheap, I guess. So I'm sweating, starting to sweat like a fish. Hey guys, I wanted to hit this stand again. Hands down, the best folding portable stand I have ever used. It's made by Teton. It's on both of our websites. It's on Chord Buddy website. It's also on The Chord Buddy, which is our Shopify site. They're $29.95. Don't tell nobody. Use the discount code CB10, and I know it will work on the Chord Buddy site. And I will get a coupon working on the Shopify site as soon as I get off this, and it will be CB10 also. It's probably already on there, but I'll check it and see. Great stand, guys. I mean, this right here holds your guitar, your electric guitar, your bass guitar, your dobro, your ukulele, your banjo. It will hold everything. If you want to take it out of this little cute little bag, if you want to put it in there, if not, just do it like that. Pop it open just like that. Pop the legs back. If you're using a guitar, it's going to be a little top heavy, you know. So you pop. If not, if it's ukulele or something like, then you got to do that. So, on our website, guys, $29.95. Probably the best guitar. Well, best guitar stand I've ever used that's folding and goes in your gig bag. And I've used a lot of stands. And you know, this one is great for putting in your gig bag. I might have a different one maybe for home or something like that, but this is for a travel stand. You will not find a better one. Okay. AI, on to AI. What did I do with? Oh, I actually, dang, burned it. Don't even have my phone up here. I made well, I tell you what, go to my page, Travis Perry. And yeah, it's the one when I'm wearing an American flag and I'm playing the guitar. Stop following me. We own the old Perry store over at Perry Store Community, and we have some new people going in there, and they're doing a great job, by the way. I just looked at their Facebook page. And so I took a picture that they took on their Facebook page, and I redone it, and I've added some people playing dominoes on the porch and some people playing checkers out front. And I've even got two of the people talking, saying, one says, "Hey, I'm Jim. Hey, I'm Buddy. Welcome to the new Perry store under new management." And I turned it all into motion with AI, and it looks really, really, really cool. So anyway, I'm not going to harp on the AI. I'm going to say one thing. If you love AI, learn it. If you hate AI, learn it, because it's more part of your life. I will be doing some, as I get this, I'm going to come out with a suite. When I say a suite, several senior apps, and I'm going to start teaching how to use those. So that's what's going on.